Alright guys, Forex market, we're back. Euro pound is under the spotlight. Very excited to talk about the Euro pound. You probably remember we picked it up when it was coming off 85.30. Huge support level. We've mentioned that level time and time again, especially after we've seen price action struggle to break down. That was, about 10 days ago, 7 days ago. We've seen that time and time again. Consistently, price was trying to break through, couldn't do that, and at some point we decided to lift, to pick up the Euro pound, and as we did, it started to turn around, and in a single day move, a couple of days ago, it just knocked off our target, which was at 85.81, and that was that. We were out. Fortunately, we saw that move coming. We were very confident about that. And that is why we allowed ourselves to build up a big size position, and we knocked off the target with $50,000. That was a good move. But if you remember, when we initiated that bullish position, a few days ago, I specifically mentioned 86.60 to be the final destination for this particular move. But what we did was we decided to break down that move into two separate stages, where stage one was addressed to 85.81, right? So that's done, check. Now we're initiating the second stage of that move, which means everything from 85.81 and all the way up to 86.60. What we needed to make sure was that price action was going to base itself above 85.81, and I think we got that, right? Because a couple of days ago, price action knocked off that target, but it also closed above that level. So once it did that, 85.81 automatically turned into a support, and we can see that happening. We can clearly see that the following day, right? Because price action started on the back foot, tried to cross back below 85.81, and then, just pulled back up, left a big mark across that level, suggesting that 85.81 is now the new support, and it's going to try to push itself off that level, as typically, to any resistance that's getting broken. Now today, check this out again. Reconfirming, right? Another confirmation of the validity of that 85.81. That's just a vote of confidence on that level. So I guess we've seen enough at that point, pulling the trigger and establishing a new position on the Euro pound. But it's the same move we've been talking about right from the get-go, right? So 86.60, I want to show you why we think it's heading towards that area. So I've just switched to the weekly chart. Weekly chart's a different story, right? It's a different story. Ever since April, price has been trading sideways, but it only was able to produce two legs, right? First leg was kind of a quick one, 2-3 weeks, and it was done. But then second wave took forever. Right, ever since still April, by the way, late April, and all the way to late July, beginning of August. Now we think it's on its way up again, right? That was the tipping point. That was the end of leg number 2, and now we should be on our way back up in what we would consider as leg number 3, right? What we already had the first upside segment, followed by a technical correction, which magically found support at 85.30, right? That's what you call laser sharp precision. And now we think it's starting to build up the next upside segment. It's going to be the third segment in that move, 1, 2, 3, and we think now it's going to go all the way to 86.60 in one shot. It's not going to have any corrections because it's just coming off. It's just coming off a technical correction. So yeah, things are looking pretty good for the Euro pound. And let's see if we can catch the rest of the move, right? Let's see if we can catch that almost 80 pip to 86.60. Now guys, before we leave, just wanted to mention 86.05 is an obstacle, so we should be cautious once price approach at that 86.05. We want to see a clean cut breakout in order for us to keep pushing that position bigger and just keep carrying on with this bullish campaign. Alright guys, we're going to start, by the way, stop loss level at 85.40, and we'll take it from there. Alright guys, that's about that. Euro pound. It's about that for the Forex market today. We're going to continue off to the cryptocurrency market, so stay tuned.